Ukraine's security service successfully destroyed a Russian Su-30SM multirole fighter jet, valued at approximately $50 million, in a precision strike on the Saki airbase located in Russian-occupied Crimea during the night of August 3–4. In addition to the destroyed jet, 4 other aircraft, another Su-30SM and 3 Su-24 bombers, were reportedly damaged in the attack. The Saki airfield serves as a critical hub for Russian military operations in the Black Sea region. The Su-30SM aircraft, depending on configuration, is estimated to cost between $35 million and $50 million. As a result, Russia's total losses from this strike may run into the hundreds of millions of dollars. The SBU also confirmed that a storage site for aviation munitions at the base was hit, compounding the damage. According to the SBU, this targeted operation was part of a broader campaign to erode Russia's capacity to sustain its invasion. The successful SBU special operation in Saki is another step toward weakening the enemy's ability to wage its war of aggression against Ukraine. The occupiers must remember that they will never feel safe on our land, the agency said in a statement. In recent weeks, Ukraine has intensified its drone strike campaign against Russian military assets in Crimea, including air defense systems, radar installations, and ammunition depots. This escalation is aimed at degrading Russia's military infrastructure across the peninsula, which was illegally annexed by Moscow in 2014. Notably, on June 1, Ukrainian intelligence launched a large-scale operation codenamed Spiderweb, targeting more than 40 aircraft stationed at Russian airfields deep within enemy territory. The strike on Saki marks another significant milestone in Kyiv's expanding campaign to undermine Russia's aerial capabilities and logistical strength. In the coming weeks, Russia's Black Sea resort towns could face intensified bombardments, according to controversial philosopher Alexander Dugin. His comments were shared by the Russian Telegram channel, Kremlin Snuffbox. I recently warned that Sochi would be hit, and it was. Because I knew what I was talking about, Dugin claimed. Now I'm telling you again. In the coming weeks, the enemy will bomb us hard, harshly. Strikes on Sochi, Crimea, Gelendzhik, and other Black Sea resorts are inevitable. Dugin went on to declare that, in response to these anticipated attacks, the whole of Russia must go to war. In response to his statements, a source within Russia's Ministry of Defense commented, "He's been talking to officers he knows, acquiring sensitive information and spreading it publicly. Measures need to be taken to ensure this doesn't happen again." Often referred to as Putin's brain, Alexander Dugin has long been associated with ideological support for the Kremlin, promoting Russian nationalism and traditionalist philosophies, some of which have included anti-Semitic elements. He has authored numerous works positioning Russia as the spiritual and cultural center of global civilization. Dugin champions a worldview rooted in traditionalism, which he sees as a core Russian strength. This ideological stance aligns with President Vladimir Putin's emphasis on preserving traditional Russian values and rejecting liberal Western individualism, which both men criticize for eroding cultural and moral foundations. However, while Dugin's ideological fervor is sometimes useful to the Kremlin, particularly in justifying war and framing Russia's role in a global struggle, his extremist rhetoric can also conflict with Putin's broader strategy. The Russian president has consistently tried to present the country as a united, multi-ethnic state. Dugin's narrow ethnic Russian nationalism, at times, undermines that image. Thus, while the nickname, Putin's brain, is occasionally accurate, it doesn't always apply. The Kremlin embraces Dugin when his rhetoric serves state objectives and distances itself when his extremism becomes a liability. Ultimately, Dugin is seen as a tool, an ideologue who says the right things when it's convenient for the regime. Heavy rainfall and snowstorms have triggered a natural disaster across several areas of Russia. In the Tuapse district of Krasnodar Krai and the city of Sochi, continuous downpours have caused rivers to overflow, leading to widespread flooding, especially in coastal regions. Authorities have evacuated residents from high-risk zones as a precaution. Powerful winds have accompanied the storms, inflicting damage on buildings and infrastructure. 3 settlements have been submerged due to rising river levels, prompting the deployment of emergency rescue teams. Officials caution that severe weather, including rain and storms, is expected to continue throughout the Krasnodar region. In Voronezh Oblast, torrential rains have inundated city streets, bringing transportation to a halt. The city of Kazan, capital of the Republic of Tatarstan, is also grappling with flooding following sustained heavy rain.
Рекламка воскресенье, спасение человека. Спасаем с моста. Да нет, он уже вытащит так его. 3 спасли, теперь еще последнего. Теперь мост дождь не прекращается. Жопа. У нас, смотри, наливается в окна.
Ох, ебануться. Отойди, отойди, отойди.
Сзади даже по телефону.
Это чувак по дороге идет. Охренеть. Люди прогуливаются, семейная парочка. 2 лодки смыло.
Пешка, мы плывем. А дождик всего 20 минут. Где наш губернатор или моя?